Today is 18 September 2022. My birthday is tomorrow, so by the way. And today I want to talk about the lockdowns here in China. And there's so many rumors going on the Western platforms, you know, YouTube and Twitter and all this kind of stuff. Even in the mainstream media, telling you guys how horrible these lockdowns are and it's crushing China's economy. You know, all those stuff you hear daily. I just want to talk about it real quick. Hey, look, listen, I've been in lockdown now literally I came out of lockdown a couple of days ago. And my experience with this lockdown was very simple. My area was locked down, meaning all the kids couldn't go to kindergarten, but our shops was open. You could get out of your community. You can go buy food. I came down to this very same spot where I am right now. It's next to like a little canal, nice little river type thing, and drink some beer and just barbecue and all this kind of stuff. So I literally had freedom. I didn't feel like any lockdown. The only thing was people didn't go to work. Certain businesses was closed. Not all businesses, but certain places was closed. Like I say, your kindergartens. Some of the restaurants were allowed like a couple of people at a time in, and obviously you need to have your green QR code and you need to be tested in 24 hours. It's stuff like that, but it wasn't like you are locked in your house and you know there's chains on your door and all those crap they want you to believe. It's nothing like that. Now, I do not deny the issues that went down in Shanghai when there was that lockdown. Yeah, there was a chain supply issue and some mismanagement. But in general, the lockdowns around China doesn't affect the people. It doesn't affect the economy. My friends, I go to do my test in literally, like you have stations right next to your communities, like literally there, right over there, there's one there you can go test. You go stand in a queue which takes you 5 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes. You have like a QR code which you scan, it comes onto the system, you do your swap and bam, you're done. The only change in this lockdown was we had to do it every single day instead of every third day or something like that, you know what I mean? So that was the only thing, but you still go down and go do your test, right? You still go outside, and while you're outside you quickly grab something to eat or buy supplies for the next day or the night or whatever. It was free. I drove around in Didi cars in my area to the mall and did some work in my new shop that I'm setting up here in China. Didi is like an Uber car. It was literally only just the kids didn't go to kindergarten, so we had to teach them at home our own style, put up some cartoons, let them draw. I mean, really, that was the lockdowns. And so, by the way, my personal opinion, I don't say I like the lockdowns, but I like to be at home. You know what I mean? For me, it's like a little holiday. A lot of people actually got paid throughout the new lockdown that I just came out of, which was a week, let's say 8 days. It's nothing as what you guys hear in the West. That's the reality. Now, here's the issue. You see, they are foreigners and they are now paid influencers, like anti-China misinformation or China misinformation influencers that get paid to draw small videos from Weibo, which is Chinese Twitter type thing, or they send these videos out of context that looks weird, and they make videos and they try to manipulate you guys, saying, oh, China's economy is going to fall. Look how the people are suffering under the lockdowns with this COVID-0 policy, you know, that kind of nonsense. And then you get the foreign, we all know who they are. They are irrelevant. We all know. It's funny to watch their videos, but then you get the foreigners with inside China, you know, that's used to their easy lives, because in China foreigners are seen as good friends and you are treated very well amongst people, especially all these teachers here. They get high salaries, they are treated with respect, and they are used to their easy lives, right? So now it's a little bit difficult for them to go do their tests every single day, and the word lockdown and all that kind of stuff, and they start to criticize the lockdown. It's so horrible. You know, I can't go into KFC whenever I want to go grab my burger, that kind of stuff. So you get these, I call them bullshit foreigners that live over here, all right, that just complain about stuff. And then you get other foreigners that says, you know what, they see what the Chinese are doing. It's a good move, but it's a little bit inconvenient. It's inconvenient. It's an inconvenience for us now and then. And then you get people like me. I don't know if I'm the only one. I do believe there's some other people out there. Listen, I'm in China now for 8 years. I can't be on the side of luck throughout this 8 years. I've never something bad happened to me in China, but it really never have something bad happen to me, right? And I just go with the flow, and I support this policy. I think it's great, because if you can be a country that can literally defeat this virus, you can defeat any future war attack, like chemical war attack, any new viruses that's coming up. You basically train your populace to fight against stuff like this, right? So I think it's a fantastic move by the government here in China, so by the way. And the people follow, because the people agree to this. Yes, it is a little bit inconvenient sometimes, but it's about saving lives. It's about defeating a virus, which the mainstream media and everybody screamed about for 2-3 years now. You know what I mean? This country is trying to defeat it, but again, we need to criticize. Anyway, so then you get people like me that support this. And I don't know what you're feeling about this, but I really say I jump through the hoops, because I know for the long term it's better. Now let's quickly talk about the economy. As I said, the economy is doing fantastically well. Here's the brutal truth, ladies and gentlemen. So by the way, go follow me on Twitter. It's at Mr. Jerry Good. You need to go see what I tweet out there, because I'm very active there, and I tweet actual truth that people hate, mainstream media hate, people hate these tweets. I tell you the truth. Go check it out. But anyway, China's economy is growing daily. It's rock solid. Nothing is happening. People don't lose their money as they tell you. People are not homeless or losing their jobs. Yes, some people do lose their jobs, but they find easy other jobs, or even start businesses. Here I am. During this whole thing, I'm starting up a chain. I'm starting up a business here. A food business, ladies and gentlemen, which is 100% a business that can be slaughtered by lockdowns and viruses and all that kind of stuff, right? I'm opening it inside this during this situation, because it's really not that bad. Do you think I'm that stupid to open a business if I know if it's lockdown, people can't get out of their homes, they are chained in their homes, they lose money, they can't buy anything? For God's sake, here's a fact for you guys, right? Starbucks, a huge powerhouse American company, has released a statement that they're going to continue this robust setting up of new stores all around China, that by 2025 they plan to open a Starbucks store every 9 hours. Now that company runs billions and billions of revenue. Do you really think if lockdowns was so bad in China, and if the economy was really in shambles and is really falling apart, they will make a statement like that and actually open their shops every day? Starbucks is open during lockdowns. All other restaurants are open during lockdowns. They just allow certain people to go in and go out, but the business goes. And then after a week, when lockdown is done, full business, back in swing, nothing wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me right now. I'm not somebody that's getting paid to say this stuff. It's absolute bullshit. I'm just giving you brutal truth, the truth that people hate. They call me a conspiracy theorist because I tell you this stuff. These lockdowns are to combat the virus, and they're going to win it. And it's not affecting the people that much. It's a little bit inconvenience problem. It doesn't affect people. It doesn't affect the economy. In fact, I say it again, China's economy is rock solid and it's climbing. That's all I want to say about this lockdown thing. So I hope we can put it to bed. Don't listen to nonsense. It is the brutal truth. It's not that bad. And I'm for this COVID-0 policy. It's a fantastic move in the times we are living in. The world is unstable and it's crazy. We're sitting with crazy presidents in Western countries with fingers on nuclear weapons and bioweapons. It's a fantastic move by the Chinese to prepare and train their people for the worst. We don't know what can come. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, click subscribe, like, and I'll see you again. Bye.